My 2024 did not go as planned, but it gave me a story worth telling. This year, I was in 4 different cities, lived in 5 different houses, and worked in 6 different jobs. Hi, I'm Yamika, a desi girl living abroad, and this is my 2024 recap. In January, I had a New Year party in India with all of my friends. Then I went back to Christchurch in New Zealand and moved out of my hostel because university was coming to an end. I found a new house on Facebook Marketplace. My friends took me kayaking for my birthday. In February, I created my first viral video which crossed 2 million views. We had Umang's farewell. I finished my internship and my presentation, and with that, my master's degree. I visited Auckland and got to know the city properly for the first time. In March, I worked a lot of interesting shifts, including rugby matches and SailGP. But after a point, shifts stopped coming from both of my part-time jobs. We had a little picnic at Avon River. I also applied for my work visa. In April, I had to move to another new house. I tried my best to make that room feel like a good space, but my flatmates brought me endless frustration and conflict. I finally got my work visa. I graduated with merit. I also got a remote contract job, which I started the day after graduation. In May, I got fed up of my flatmates and began escaping to the library to study. I finally started lead code to upskill myself. My contract job ended, so I applied to more jobs. In the evening, I would play Monopoly Deal with my friends. By the end of May, I still had no job, money was running out, it was peak winter, I became homeless and hit my rock bottom. I had nothing left to lose and everything to rebuild. So in June, I packed and shipped my boxes, treated my friends to a farewell dinner at Zyka where I worked once upon a time, went for one last round around Christchurch in the Orbiter bus, and moved to Auckland to start a new chapter. I lived with my auntie. Within 10 days of my arrival, I found another waitressing job. July was spent applying to more data science jobs while doing full-time back-breaking work at the pub. I got COVID, but I didn't let that interfere with my interviews. I saved up money and after 20 viewings, found my dream room. In August, I got the email. My long days in the library had paid off. I had an internship offer. I moved to the new house and said my goodbyes at the pub. I went shopping for girl boss outfits, got a haircut, and set up my walk-in closet. From September to November, I had my internship at Tencent. Yes, that's the company that made PUBG. My new room brought me so much peace. I fell into a routine. I spent lots of time in the city, wandering among the fancy glass buildings, dressed up every day in elegant outfits. I tried new food with my colleagues, learned to meal prep, went to the Coldplay concert, and had my first rave party. December was peak summer. I went to my first good beach. During my layover, I finally explored Singapore and then I flew home to Delhi. This was one of the best years of my life. But then, just like all the years before it, 2024 became a memory.